like posting change in some places, the bin to bin movements and all. So what will happen sometimes in the warehouse, that if you divide this area, that you are putting the zone between here and here. And in this zone, this is called A. Suppose that I'm putting here A. This is called B. This is called C. This is called D. And in this area, you are putting why I am putting the zone A, zone B, and zone C, we will describe later. And in between that, I'm putting here, there is in place of this one, I am putting here a small box. This is called overflow. So this area is called overflow kind of. So as for my business processes, I am just trying to define. So I am dividing my warehouse in the 3 zones. So zone A material is stored here, zone B is here, zone C is here, zone G is here. So as for the PACE indicators, you will put in the source indicators, means the stock placement one. So once you place stock placements as a PACE, I think, source as a removal. So PACE, if you put here, this material is only look and you can store under this area, because under the storage type, search all the storage type. Maybe there is a multiple storage type you can put here, because maybe these are the high rack, this is the floor, this is the two rack, mean that high storage or something like this. So this is rack. If I put high rack storage and all. So but here all the bins you are putting, this is high rack, this is floor, and this is the 3 layer. Kind of. So what will happen once I put in the different storage type, and also once the material comes, this is stored here. But in sometimes what will happen, this area is full. You don't have a space here to keep the product, because you don't want to mix the different batches and the pallets and all these things. So maybe because of some constraint, this area is full. Then what will happen, from here you have to move the product to the overflow area from here to here, and so that system can generate the task, put away task, or maybe you can just know that this area is full, and warehouse worker, what they are doing, that at the time of task creation, manually you enter the bin which is here. So system will create the task and they put away. Now suppose at the time of, so at the warehouse worker who is working on Monday, A shift, they move the product here, and after that there is a consumption happen. So next things is that they are consumed, means the other space is available and they put away here. But the person put all the few pallets here. So how the other person know that this pallet is available here and you can consume these things? Because at the time of removing also, system is only checking this area, because our product is sitting here. So in the monitor, in the stock overview, you can see this is sitting here. So once the other person come and they give the particular search as a, what is the stocks is the currently in the warehouse in this zone A, stocks material A, then they just go and run the monitor. They see here, this is the product is sitting here now. So once the bin space is available here, they are try to move these things from here. One time this is coming, one time this is coming, another time they have to put again, do the adjustment from here to here. So this is the called optimization of your warehouses. Means that you can move the product as for the space available. If there is no space available, then you move here, and again you have to move in this area. So this called the bin to bin. Is this the valid scenario? One scenario for the bin to bin. So what they do, they just physically take the pallet, scan and RF this bin, and once they go to another bin, they scan the bin and put away the pallets and maybe the loose product what is there. Generally the warehouse is moving through the pallet, so they are doing the pallet movement. So one scan here and another scan here, that's all. There is a two scan, they can move. Sometimes they can by default, they are setting some by default areas, they can do these things. So that is the one business scenario to move the product from here to here in the smooth run. Other part is that suppose that here there is some damage happen, and these are the case area. So in the case, the case is called quality hold area. So in this place you are putting here our quality hold. So this is called PU hold area. So what will happen when the incoming material come here first inside this? Quality is doing the check here, the GR zone and maybe the GP zone, any packing zone, any places, they take the samples. So this is called interim area. So from GR zone, so what will happen once the material come, they remove few materials and after that do the testing. So once they are doing testing, after that they find, and in between that what will happen, some product will take more than 2 days, 3 days to test this. So they put away the material, and in between that they put away the material from here, this GR zone to the D zone. So the material is regular storage type for here. But during test, they find that this material is not past the organization standard. There is a few standard every organization is testing. This will not pass. So what will happen after once this is done, quality will reject this material. So once the rejection happens, this all the material is going to the block stocks. And once this is going to block, then what will happen? They have to move this product to the different area. So for this purpose, what they did, from here to here, they move the product. From here to here, they move in the quality area. For this one, they check all the batches, which batch the quality rejected, and do the quality hold. Because in this area, only the quality person has to entry, like a very restricted area. No other person go inside this one. So they put the product in the different bin location. There is racks and all, and they put some mark like red marks, yellow marks and all. So people can understand that, okay, these are the restricted area and you cannot go inside this one. And once they are do some rigorous testing inside this one, and once this is pass or fail based upon this one, they take the decision, okay, this material can be used or not be used. Previous testing is maybe the different point, now test in the different way. So these are the quality person do here, test again, take the samples, do the testing, and once they find this is good, then what they do, they first change the stock type here. So here if anything is here, then this is called in the block state. So if any material is here and B6, B6 state. What is the B6? B6 is the put away, means the block for this one. B5 and B6, there is a two state. So B6 state. So once you receive here, the process is that once you receive here, you have a UD. You do the UD based upon this one, you reject it. So what will happen now? Your UD is used to reject the material. So now once you reject, this material is go here. Because after rejection, you move the material physically from D area to the restricted zone, and in
Sanjay,
restricted, but
so based upon the like a zone, I mean the stock type will change, right?
no, not a stock type change. You have to manually change the stock type. So these are all the warehouse area is generally keep for the unrestricted stocks, means all the F1, F2
Yeah.
kind of. And the production supply area has a different stock type. So only the production supply area, as for the space or zone, production supply area uh, change the stock type, not other part of the warehouse. So here what will happen?
Sorry, one small question.
Yeah.
So between zone A and zone D, when there is no space, we are moving it to zone D. And when there is a space, we are moving it back to zone A from the overflow. Right. So that is clear. But for zone C, you had a GR zone. Why we are moving it from zone C to zone D and then checking it in zone D for the quality?
Yeah, so that's why I tried to. So once you receive this GR zone is not inside the zone C. This is the interim area, the virtual areas, like a staging area in the warehouse. So don't see, means here if there is no space. So this area is outside of all this ABC region. So this
Okay.
suppose that here, and from here you have to move someplace. So because this material is zone D material, so that's why I'm keeping. Means suppose that I here, maybe this will confuse you, but this should be the exact position. If I put here, then this is our virtual area, GR zone. And from here, I move, this is the zone D material. So what will happen once the product come? The product cannot sit on the open space in the warehouse in the long time. So quality people will take the samples from here. Once you have unloaded the truck, you keep here. From unloading stations, quality will take the sample. And after that, you have to move this material as for what is the designated space for this material. And quality will take few days to test this ones. So you cannot leave this area because this is a running inventory, means that inventory coming from outside, you have to distribute in the different place. So if this is, you are not moving anything from here, then what will happen? This is the bottleneck in the warehouse. So as for the zone, means which storage type, which zone material this is, I move this, this is the D kind of material. So that's why I am shift here.
Okay, so
And
quality will
after,
check it in the virtual area and then they move to the corresponding zone, or they move to corresponding zone and then they check the
so this is the,
quality.
yeah, that is the question for the business how they
Okay.
want to run. They can take the sample from here also, they can take the sample from here. But what will the benefit by taking the samples here? That once you take the samples, this quantity is reduced. So suppose that you are receiving the 200 each here. They took the 50 each for the sample. Now you have only 90, 50 each for the put away. So you can move only that much material here. And if you want to put away whole the material here and then take the samples, then you have to shift all the material here and take the samples from here. So that is the business process, how the business want to run.
Okay.
GR zone is nothing but a staging area for GRs, goods receipt.
Yeah, goods receive area, staging area.
So when the goods receipts come, So at that time, for example, the stock, what they got they got the stock. At that time, like every time the QA is going to happen for the stock normally.
So that is a material property, because in material master you have to set the quality. Is this quality is relevant for the material or not? That is the material specific things. So if they are setting that, and is this there is a different lot, means the what is the 1701, 1704, 1708, the means the QA lot is called inspection type, inspection type. So this inspection type is set up, and within inspection type you have the inspection plan. So suppose that if the material come and they set up this material is relevant for the quality check, then system automatically, once you receive, the lot is created, means that quality lots create, inspection lot create, and you have to take the sample, enter all the result in the SAP based upon the plan, and once they release it in QA34, and this is released, they have to accept it, do the UD, and if they want to reject it, then they reject it. So that is material property.
Usually from the GR zone directly can go to the bins, like for example in this case A, B, C, D is there, right? Can the stock go directly from the C to A? Or it has to go through the B and then go to C, A?
No, so thing is that why I'm giving here, let's clear this part. So you have a PACY indicator, am I right? Like this one, that one, two, how many storage type you want to put under the sequences. So suppose that if I'm putting there is a 2 sequence here and make the indicator like zone D. So what will happen, system will go here first. If this is everything is full, then this will go here. So in my examples, in current examples, I am looking, this zone is nothing, this is just one storage type, or maybe the group of storage type like a high rack, 3-level rack, floor. So I just put 3 storage type under the zone A as an indicator. So once the material come, as the PACY, what is the indicator you put? Based upon this one, system will direct you in the zone A, B or C. This is nothing like this, is the quality will driven this part. Quality will only take the sample. Rest part is that material movements based upon our indicator. Is this clear?
So I think part number configuration would then drive the whole thing, like the part which been where it's supposed to go and what movement is supposed to happen. Like as a part drives the whole thing, like what is
Yeah.
the point here, like for this?
Yeah, so driving point is our PACY. There is a put away indicator is there. So that is the driving point, and that is the material product specific setting. So every product in which area and how you want to put away or where you want to keep, this is the material master property. Okay. I will maybe after this discussion, I will just give you the business scenario. After that, we will go and check in the SAP that which 2 fields I am talking about. So
Okay. So in this whole scenario, so we are talking about the bin to bin movement. So when it goes from GR to the clear hold, or from overflow to highlights, anyway, these are all called the bin to bin movements, right? Everything that draw here, all related to the bin to bin movements.
not all related to bin moments. There is a here, if you are changing to B6 or B7 quality, you are changing the stock type. So this is called the posting change. So I try to give you what are the different internal activity, what is the business process is related to internal activity, and how important to keep your warehouse running for this one. So all the movements is required to run your, because once the product is here, you cannot, and customer demand come. If the material is not here, you cannot create the task and supply the material, because other person, people who is working in the warehouse, only supervisor can see this stocks overview. Material handler only work on the picking task, because you are giving the pick tickets to pick these things. So they have to move all these things. So here, if the material come here, our warehouse person supervisor will only know this is the zone, this is the GR area. After that, because this is the zone D material, so I have to move here. So they create the task. Handler will only scan the warehouse orders and they put away. They don't know where to go. So as for the task, they just move the product. And once the quality, suppose that in this scenario what you are discussing here, so they put here, after that the quality will reject. So what will happen once the quality is reject, then from here to here is the bin to bin movement, because this is the within the same warehouse you are moving the product. So they just know that which is the out of 10, means suppose that 10 pallets, 5 pallets is blocked because this particular batch is not, they have to reject at the batch level. So they reject at the batch level, this is wrong. Then they, once this is moved here, after that what will happen, this is coming as a state of B6. And they check these things. Again, they are taking samples, they do some rigorous testing, or maybe the other points they are checking, and they found that this is good or bad. So once this is bad, then they have to scrap it, and from scrap they generally put the another code, because this is the called a posting chain. S6 is the scrap code. So they have to change the stock type to S6, and from S6 they scrap these things, because they want to know that B6 means still not. Why they need the segregation between the B6 and S6, scrap one? Because S6 is across the whole hold area. So the person, if there is anything in this area, this is everything is called S6, B6. But if they are check and reject these things 100%, then how the person or system know that this is done? This testing is done and this is rejected. So they identify these things through the another stock type. And for this one, they have to move from B6 to S6, S for SAM. So S6 is that, and that is called the posting chain. In the same scenario, that if their stock is in the B6, they want to use these things, it means the product is good, then they have to change within the warehouse to F2. So that once this is done the F2, then again they move the product from here to here in some area. So that is the requirements within the warehouse for the bin to bin movements, handling unit movements, posting chains, and other activities. So to run the system smoothly, to keep the product in the your proper space, and if I give you the very small examples in the day-to-day your house, you are keeping sugar in one place, and if it's not there, if somebody keep this box in the different place, only that person knowing this one where they kept. Other person come in the home, they are not aware where is the sugar. So they are just roaming. So this is the small house, you are just not able to identify. Same things happen in the, just think in the bigger pictures in the warehouse. If somebody come and put the product in the different space, nobody know what is inside this one. So by looking in the system, only they identify this is the pallet, this is the place where this is keep, the other people is keep this product, and they just move the product from this place to the right place. Same things happen near about if you think from the storage point of view. Go ahead. Correct. Correct. Yep. So bin to bin is that only moments in the physical movements, no characteristics change on the product. Okay. And posting change is change in the characteristics of the quant. means that you are changing the some inventory properties of inventory, like changing the stock type, changing the batch, changing the material. These are the things. If you want change, then this is called the posting change. Is this clear or not? No. Okay. Anybody, any other person has any query? So this is overall I just give you one scenario. There is a lot of, if I want to discuss, I has a lot of scenario, business scenario, I can tell you why this is happening. How you try to protect these things, don't mix the good product. Our main objective is that you are not going to mix the unrestricted stocks to the quality stocks or the block stocks. That is first objective. Second objective is that if there is an inventory across the warehouse, try to get the inventory, try to get the information, try to communicate. If there is not a proper place, that is the designated area, then people will easily identify where this other area you are storing, and they can supply the product on time, because they need the customer service, means serve the customers, serve the manufacturing area, and serve to your the other organization, like one plant to another plants. So all these things they have to do, and they has a schedule truck and all these things, so they need to on time. If there is a delay, there is a impact or overload process in the supply chain. Okay, so where these are the things, and how this is impacting. Let me connect here. Are you able to see my remote connection or not? Hello? No? PPT, yeah. Is the powder, this one, the paint one. Let me first. Anybody able to see my remote one now? Let me reshare my screen. Now? So first we will check which of the different parameters is looking for this one. So let's just first look in the quality part. See, this material don't have a quality view. MRP1, MRP2. Check this one. Because if this is extended to the MRP view, then only this is there. So that's why I just looking and just trying to get this one product for storage, long bulk storage. First moving large product. No, nothing is here. Let me check, maybe I'll check a few more products, otherwise I will come with some different. This one. Oh, that is the packaging. Okay, 41. EWMS or only? Okay. No, nothing. Because there is a quality one view should be there. That's why. I'm looking at if there is a no view, then you cannot set up these things. Yeah, quality. This is in MM03. Yeah, quality. Yeah, if you check in the table level, then there is a. Otherwise, I will copy. Suppose I'm just copy from here. First, you have to know the material type. QM, I think that the view should be QM. Yeah. $42 already we checked this one. Otherwise, I will just try to create one so that everybody is aware that raw material. Let's see, the raw material should have. Okay. So let me check one thing. Is that okay? Let's do one thing. Is oil. It's for QM or no? Oh. Okay. So UM. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see this. Advantage, costing, there. Yeah, quality management is here. Did you see it? This tab is here. So I think that this would be good. Thank you. Yeah, so here, if I come here, see here, inspection type. They set up the inspection type. So if any material is set up for the quality, then this view should be there and you have to set the inspection type. Inside inspection type, you see what are the different things. This is called inspection type. Inspection plan inside this one is there. So in the same things you can see if you want to put means the put some more, then there is a 07, 06 and all, and 17 is coming for EWM. So 1701 external, 1704 for production, 170 is for the stock transfer, and these are recursive and others. So this is the why I just show you, because you are discussing that how the inspection is set up and how people know this inspection lot is created or not. So that is the material property, material level property. So here they have to set up material quality, people has to set up these things, material master. Based upon this one, inspection lot is created, and this inspection lot is cleared later stage, and in between that how you keep the product inside the warehouse. That is the our business process. And to distinguish these things, sometimes you have to do the bin to bin, sometimes you have to do posting change and all these things. So is this clear now? And where you
Hello. Kit.
hello.
Hi. So the inspection setup will decide whether that particular material needs an inspection during the goods receipt process, right?
Correct. So this is the property of inspection. That's why I try to. Are you? Let me check this. Are you able to see my screen or no? Now? Fine. So yeah, that is the material property, and here in this view you can check is this inspection lot activated this material or not. So you can check here. And after that, second part is how you go. Yeah, good. Yeah, that's why I open. If you put here, inspection type is associated with you. Oh yeah, what kind of inspection you are doing? So is this the suppose once you are doing from the external vendor, then you want to do the inspection, or maybe the production is producing, then you are don't do want to do the inspection. You are transferring between plant, then you want to do. So suppose that just received this material from the goods, means the vendor. So if I'm receiving from our all other, not from production and from the other plants, I don't want to set up, do the inspection. So I only select this one, and once the material come from external source, this will create the inspection law, quality uh, kind of things. If anything is produced in the in-house and you want to see, means set up this as a production that quality should be activated, then you have to choose this one. In between plant, if you want to do, then you have to choose this one. So that is the material, absolute material property and basic business how you want to run. So this is one part of this one, and how this is going to zone and all, that part is also I want to see. This is the warehouse once you set up. We'll see in the here. See here, put away indicator is here. So I make the indicator and group 3-4 storage type in the particular area what we are discussing about here, that you are making this area. So all the storage type I put in the PC, like put all the indicators, put all the storage type. First this will see here, after that here, after that here. So all this is group in one indicator. So that system know this will go in this area, this zone. So is this clear how the system direct in the zone, particular zone? This
Sorry,
is
can you repeat again that part? Yeah.
So this is the indicator in the, and this is the EWM product master. This is the put away indicator. So you have to first create the indicator, and this indicator is, just a minute, through the graph what I am. So I create the indicator, and this indicator represent this area, means that I put this storage type, this
Now
storage
we
type.
see the SAP screen.
Oh, not sharing. So, are you able to see now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the first is the SAP, the indicator, and this indicator I put this storage type first, this storage type second, this storage type third. So in this way I put segregate this zone as a different one. So, and put in the material master. So once the material comes, this will go. Same things here. Once you receive, I put all the storage type of this D section in one indicator and put in the material, means the product master. So once the material is received here in the virtual zone staging area, then this will system, as for the space available, system direct here in the D, and D you are keep here. After that, quality will take the decision. Based upon decision, you move here if because there is you don't want to use this material because few parameter is failed. So you want to keep this in the under the one particular restricted area. This is called QA hold kind of. So QA hold is keeping. Once they test once again and they found that this is not up to mark, you have to scrap it. If they found that this is up to, you can use, then they just again from this area to this, because this is not a pickable area. You are just a restricted area. Nobody can go and pick from area. So anything they can want to move from this area to unrestricted physically, from here to here you have to do bin to bin movements, so that in system you build the stocks inventory and this is the area, then system suggests you to go and pick from that place. So that is the one business scenario. So how the system directed, how the quality will come in the pictures, did you get? Means the overall just high level information how the warehouse is working, or need some explanation in some place how the system works? Anybody?
So basically, it will identify the storage type. When they're moving this, the put away product will help us to identify the storage type, right?
Yeah. First, system will identify a storage type, then within a storage type, a storage section, and then put away bin. So our goal is to go and find the bin which is the suitable bin to put the product. So the hierarchy, you cannot directly go to the bin. First, system will identify storage type, then section, and then bin. So that is the sequence. But your question is that first part is that a storage type. Yeah, indicator will search the storage type. Any other things? Okay. Then let's see that what is the next you can do here. In this one, Matt? Yeah, yeah. Because MM03 there is a no warehouse data. If you go, just see here. Suppose you go to 04, I think. Yeah, that's why I'm looking for 02. So what will happen here? Did you see the once you have a EWM, there is a no WM view. So yeah, so that's why they remove from here. So all the warehouse related information you have to maintain in this product, in this transaction. And based upon this one, system will guide you how to go there. If you are not maintaining that, you are not, it means that the warehouse. Correct. So that is one. Okay, give me minutes. Okay, last time you want to discuss this one, the steps. So let's see. Can I update in the same Excel, the notepad? Oh, WhatsApp group. I did not put this one in my WhatsApp here. So I can put these things, but let me go through here your query. I want to minimize this first so that you can. Okay. So I put here one is the T code, another is the material flow. So we will update the material flow, like what are the different T code you want to use for to complete the transactions. So first is inbound. In short, we will talk about IBD, inbound delivery. Yeah. So help me here. You go through this one. I will write it down and will. So what, as for your info, means the last few day discussion, what should be the first steps for receiving the inbound?
Based upon PO, we can create a inbound delivery
So
in
create
the
purchase order. First step is that.
purchase order. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. If you have a query, go ahead. Means you are trying to discuss.
Good idea.
Yeah. Let me. I am looking. Are you able to see my screen or no? I'm just click your link itself. So where here I no, here am I right? request for edit. Did you get mail? Okay, you send the URL. Okay. So first step is create purchase order, and here you have to check the one more information is that confirmation control key should be there. This is in the PO. So without this, you cannot create the inbound delivery. Okay. Second one.
Yeah, we'll receive a ASN, right? I mean, and then create a inbound delivery in VL31.
No, without inbound, if there is a ASN, then this is automatically creating.
Yeah,
Second
exactly.
one is just manual creation. So CRAT create inbound.
Inbound delivery.
Inbound delivery transaction code manual is VL31N. Okay. After that, delivery is distributed to EWM. So check inbound every in EWM /n/scwm/PRDI. Okay. After that, if you check the inbound delivery, then next step is that you have to do the goods receipt.
So you do the goods receipt in the ECC, right?
No, now you are in the EWM.
So that will be like a put away, right? Not goods receipt, right?
Put away is later.
Okay. Okay.
No, this is the inbound, because inbound goods receive GR, because there is a GR tab. Okay. If you see here, means you see the inbound process, you will see there is a tab for goods receive. So you just press the goods receive. Okay. After that, pack these things. Create, put away, task. Confirm away task 8 with 5 in monitor like slash cwm slash mon. Now I'll describe once more. What will happen here? You create the purchase order, you create the inbound delivery. From here, if this is distributed, then nothing is in the ECC side. So everything is that in EWM. So once you go in the PRDI transaction, there is an inbound delivery tab. If I show you, it is not required, but so see here, this one, I'm talking about this one. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
This tab is here. And once this will perform the goods receipt. So GR is completed. Once you are doing the GR, the status is, you don't do anything, just check the GR status is completed. GR status completed. What will happen in this case? You can check in VL33N, the status is C. So once you put the GR completed in EWM, S4 is updated like the F1 stock. So interim first storage bin. So you check in this one and their status is completed. Now you pack these things, create the put away task, confirm put away task, and after confirmation, the stock is moved from one storage location to another storage location. And you have to just verify the monitor that where is the stocks and all, you can check in the monitor. So that is the very high level process, all these things. Right. So is this clear, or somebody has to confuse in some place?
So the PRDI is where we can give the PO number and find the inbound delivery, right?
Yeah, you can give the PO number, or you can give this number.
This number also. Yeah.
So that is the inbound flow.
And once you find that inbound delivery in EWM, you can do the goods receipt in the same screen, right? I mean.
Oh yeah, same screen.
Yeah.
The GR. After that, you can, in the document flow, you can go on the top inbound delivery. There is a packing. After that, task creation, you can confirm from the same status. Just same screen, there is a different moments. Anything else? Okay, check these steps sometime and let me know if there is some confusion. Then we will put more details. If the movements is also required, where I go to create the task, how you confirm and all. If this steps is also required, we will put it on here, so that once you do the practice, you don't confuse where to go and search all these things. Okay. So I will save these things. Is it auto save? Okay. So this is done. You will tomorrow we will get the time. Then we'll go through the outbound process. Okay. Thank you everybody. And let me know if there is some places. This is certainly somebody has a here to how to go move and all. Please let me know. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.